Welcome to the Wakem universe, where fan theories come to life, hidden details get uncovered, and your favorite worlds get even more exciting. Let's dive in. Doctor Strange has always been one of the most complex characters in the MCU, but could the Sorcerer Supreme be heading toward the dark side? Today we're diving into a theory that suggests Doctor Strange could eventually become one of the most dangerous villains in the multiverse. And trust me, this theory's got some layers. We've seen Doctor Strange in the MCU wielding the Eye of Agamotto and protecting the world from mystical threats. But recently, the character has explored some pretty morally gray areas. Take Sinister Strange, for instance. That variant of Doctor Strange was willing to abuse his powers, make devastating decisions, and go to extremes that completely defied what our Doctor Strange stands for. That's the first clue that Strange has the potential to tip over into villain territory. Then there's Defender Strange. Sure, he's technically a version of Strange who does good, but his morally questionable actions and the consequences of his decisions suggest that the line between hero and villain isn't as clear as we think. Both of these variants showed us that Doctor Strange has the ability to push boundaries, manipulate reality, and break the rules in ways that could spiral out of control if left unchecked. And now, based on the end credits scene in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, we know Strange is diving even deeper into the multiverse. He's teaming up with Clea to explore incursion zones, places where multiple realities collide. But here's the thing, what if this journey leads him to merge with a darker variant of himself? What if, while exploring these worlds, Strange starts absorbing dangerous, forbidden magic? We've already seen the power of the Dark Dimension and the Darkhold in the MCU, both of which hold vast, uncontrollable magical forces. If Doctor Strange begins to tap into those dark forces, he could be setting the stage for his own corruption. And let's face it, the temptation of power is something Strange has always struggled with. Could he be the next villain in the making? Now, what would this mean for the MCU moving forward? Well, if this theory plays out, we might see a version of Doctor Strange as a major villain in Secret Wars. Think about it. Just like Doctor Doom in the comics, Strange could be the final boss, wielding unimaginable power and reshaping the multiverse in his own image. After all, Strange's knowledge of the multiverse could lead him to believe that the only way to fix everything is by taking control and remaking it to his own design. Of course, that would put him at odds with just about every hero we know, including possibly a returning Wanda. If Wanda, with her chaotic powers, sees the multiverse spiraling out of control because of Strange's actions, she might have no choice but to stop him. Picture a climactic showdown between Wanda and Doctor Strange, two powerful figures who have both dabbled in dark magic, both struggling with the weight of their powers. And it's not just Wanda who could stand in his way. Other heroes, perhaps even the Avengers, might be forced to intervene. Doctor Strange, once a protector of the multiverse, might become the very thing he swore to fight against. So, what do you think? Could Doctor Strange really become the next big villain in the MCU? It would be one of the most mind-bending turns in the entire franchise, but given how much the character has struggled with the temptation of power, it seems entirely possible. Thanks for tuning in to the Wakem universe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, peace.